Welcome back to our channel. In recent years, the alkaline diet has become popular as a way to improve overall health and prevent chronic disease. An alkaline diet helps balance the body's pH, reduce inflammation and reduce visceral obesity. It is said that an alkaline diet is good, but even if you try to do it, you do not know why or how to do it. So I prepared. In this video, we'll look at the basics of an alkaline diet and its potential health benefits, and provide the basic principles for creating an alkaline diet. Today's video is a basic course on an alkaline diet. To move on to the next video, you need to lay the groundwork, so please watch it from beginning to end. Today's video is valuable information for a healthy lifestyle. Then, before watching, please subscribe, like, and set an alarm for sharing. Let's begin. The information presented in this video has changed or saved the lives of family, friends and many others with whom it has been shared. It is relevant for health lovers, people with health problems, and anyone who wants to prevent future problems. If you want to maintain and improve your health, lose weight, have more energy, or have other specific goals, this video will help you a lot. The food we eat is digested and the nutrients in the food are turned into red blood cells. These blood cells, which are red blood cells, become somatic cells in the next step. So we literally only get better as much as we eat, and this is the result of what we ate. What I intend is the only alkaline diet program that focuses on strengthening the blood with food. You'll learn how ridiculously simple and easy it is to make healthy blood. People often spend a lot of money on supplements, but their health doesn't change at all. I don't know why these supplements don't work. And it's in a position to explain why they contain harmful or at least harmful ingredients. I hope that this information, through parents, will influence their children so that they grow up eating the best foods that will help them grow. We hope to give you an exemption from many of the junk food related problems that cause physical and emotional health problems for many kids today. But this information will help anyone, old or young. If you learn to apply a very simple principle, you can achieve remarkable health. I've kept everything very simple, but some of the words I use may sound a bit scientific. The only reason for including the theory is for completeness. If you just want to know the bottom line, you can also skip to the section on foods to eat or avoid. Why are so many people sick and tired? Body contamination is a big part of the answer. It is our ability to effectively eliminate internal waste. All cells make waste as a natural byproduct of living things. Many of us are consuming and generating more pollutants than our bodies can remove. All of our metabolic and food waste is sent to the elimination institution. If the elimination organs are overstretched or malfunction, instead of being eliminated, these acidic toxins are brought back into the body. It's like sewage running back into your house and destroying your nice carpets and furniture. If left untreated, this acidity will damage the brain and organs. So the human body will work overtime to process the acid backlog and keep us alive. It will drain our available neural energy. As a result of this, we either feel tired or have other symptoms added like headaches, insomnia, and weight gain. Caffeine and sugar cravings can come from being too slow. The standard Western diet is high in acid-forming foods and is often associated with constipation, dehydration, shallow breathing, and a sedentary lifestyle. So a high acid load is linked to the meaning that waste products build up in the body, slowing down and overtaxing our white blood cells in the process. When the body progresses to acidification, latent viruses, bacteria, yeasts, and fungi cause symptoms to worsen, making us sicker. For example, if the garbage piles are piled up, if the sewage is clogged up, there are flies and bugs in the house. Also, we experience that when the electricity is cut off in the refrigerator, the food spontaneously starts to mold and rot. This explains why so many people suffer from poor health. When all food is turned into energy, it becomes acidic. An alkaline diet will give you the energy you need for life. Acidic byproducts will give you minimal energy. Now you're not trying to make your blood alkaline because it's a concern for some, but more on this later. An alkaline diet very simply means reducing the intake of acid-forming foods and opening up and maximizing all normal excretory pathways. This means drinking plenty of water, as water is the means by which acid is transported through urination. Ionized water is great to replicate drinking in nature. Do moderate exercise so that acid can be removed through the pores through sweat. It is ideal to use a sauna. Walking in nature, especially forests and mountain trails, to get oxygen and ionized air. You should increase your alkaline foods to alkalize your minerals and eat healthy fats that your body can use to break down and get rid of acid. Just like how you feel when you clean your house. You will also feel good when you flush all the acid and stagnant waste from your body. The idea is to clear blockages and allow sewage or old trash to drain. This diet may seem extreme as it focuses on lots of raw vegetables and juices, but the idea is to keep the blood flowing cleanly for as long as possible to benefit the entire body. Fasting has been valued for thousands of years, and eating green juices and alkaline foods will serve a similar purpose. If you stop eating these dense, protein-rich foods, even for a short while, scavenger white blood cells can enter and do the mess. But even a 20 to 30% improvement in your diet can make a big difference if your fluid intake is increased, as your body is better at getting rid of waste. Herbivores chew raw, green food all their lives. Those plants turn them into flesh and muscle. When we eat chlorophyll, we actually make new blood cells. Those blood cells become muscle tissue or flesh. You will find that many people have skipped this course and taken shortcuts. People have chosen to eat concentrated plant matter in the form of meat. Eating an animal would have been much more convenient than finding and eating plants for yourself every day. Animals are foraging, grazing and chewing all day long. And we eat those animals. However, the convenience of using meat as the main source of nutrition while neglecting raw leaves comes at a price. A Western-style meat-based diet is less nutritious than what you eat because of acid formation, mineral depletion, and constipation. That means 150 billion animals are slaughtered every year, especially when it comes to animal cooking. There are many other very good reasons to reduce or potentially eliminate animal products from your diet. My point is that meat is not a dietary staple. If you want to avoid animal products altogether, you need to chew and graze what the herbivores eat. So you should stick to a diet that's mostly green and plant-based. We don't have to graze and chew all day long because humans have invented useful tools. For convenience, chlorophyll-rich plants can be juiced or blended. Once you drink the juice, you can eat other foods for fun and enjoyment. Meat is fine if you feel it works for you. Chlorophyll is the most important component of all, so we should focus on it. Although we have exactly the same needs and cravings for chlorophyll. It's just that these connections have been lost recently. Our taste buds have been manipulated and tricked by people trying to sell us garbage in colorful packaging. We have been obsessed with the idea that food is only stimulating and exciting. We should have gotten used to the process of eating vegetables when we were kids. In my case, I am now addicted to the feelings associated with eating vegetables. You can make the juice more attractive if you want, but I'm all about how good juice makes me feel. They can be eaten for pleasure and entertainment, but you must meet your daily quota of leafy greens. Organic veggies and wheatgrass and barleygrass are great. People say I was always hungry when I became a vegetarian, but if you drink enough raw juice, especially if you eat enough good fats, hunger won't be a problem. If you don't drink chlorophyll and oil, your body will signal for the next best thing that contains the nutrients your brain needs. So the human body will habitually ask for meat. If you drink juice and oil, your craving for meat disappears. This is because new and superior standards are created that cells need. The human body can withstand a surprising amount of delicious food, but we did not evolve to eat a Western diet and cannot separate ourselves from our natural, physical needs for large amounts of primordial substances. If you are not inclined to eat large amounts of raw food, if you do not have constant access to these foods, you'll probably need to eat meat, dairy, or meat substitutes like beans, grains, and lentils and use the foods you have access to. Doing so will completely backfire, but don't starve yourself. Eating bad food may be better than malnutrition. All diets, including animal products, are inherently more acidic and therefore mucus-forming. It will also create an environment conducive to the growth of parasites. A high carbohydrate diet will only work if your dietary fat intake is low. Likewise, a high fat diet will only work if it's low in carbs and starches. Combining high fat with high carbohydrates can cause side effects. You should pick one side and stick to it, or at least eat fat at only one meal. And eat carbs separately at least 4 hours later. A starchy or plant-based diet for that matter will be less welcoming of parasites. Will carry far fewer parasites. For some people, it will be a good vegetarian diet. I'm going to lay out the pros and cons of different approaches so you can make an informed choice. Always avoid wheat, rye, oats, barley, potatoes, etc. It is much better to eat a lot of carbs or eat wild rice, quinoa, millet, buckwheat, sweet potato, etc. You also need to know how to satisfy your energy needs. Animals in the wild get their electrons or electrical energy in part from the air, sun, earth, and raw food, so they don't get tired or experience energy slumps. We are designed to get electrons from air, water, earth and sun. Our skin is a solar panel. So, foul air, rubber shoe soles and polyester clothes, stored water and habitual use of sunscreen all affect our energy levels. People live a discharged life like a battery that doesn't charge. To maximize and accelerate the healing of the gastrointestinal tract and increase the absorption of food, it is recommended to consume it as a green juice for a while. The spring and fall times are great opportunities to do this. This is important because the small intestine cannot absorb food if it is not functioning properly. It is basically equivalent to the root system of a plant or tree and must be free from damage. But things like tea, coffee, sugar, undigested meat, and dairy products can all cause stagnation and potentially harm the small intestine. These days, I often hear people with a lot of digestive problems feeling tired even after changing to a healthy diet. However, it is not what you eat that determines your health level, but what you can absorb is important. Green juices improve absorption by allowing the vital and delicate tissues of the small intestine to recover from damage from acidic foods and beverages. You can replenish the poorly absorbed small intestine by supplying concentrated nutrients called green juice. Vegetable juice is an incredibly useful tool, especially when dealing with tough, fibrous raw vegetables. You are encouraged to focus your diet on plant foods, green juices and smoothies, essential oils, and minerals including good salt. You can still eat meat and such, but after going alkaline for a while, you can let your body decide if it still wants animal protein. You can still reap the benefits of a healthy, balanced diet while eating meat, especially if you cut out wheat, processed dairy, sugar, and bad fats. For best results, especially if you have health challenges, you should choose 100% alkaline foods, at least for the time being. Most people, after a week or so of clearing their blood, experience a quality and quantity of energy they have never felt before and decide they want to explore it further. But anything you do to get rid of acidic waste becomes an alkalizing lifestyle, and the more waste you get rid of, the better you'll feel. If you're trying to reduce or eliminate acid, consider the following foods: tea, coffee, alcohol, chocolate, sugar, candy, sweets, bread, cake, donut, ice cream, cream, cheese, milk, cereal, peanut, cashew, corn, fast food, processed food, cooked food, ketchup, mayonnaise, jam, vinegar, yeast, and mushrooms are acidic and should be reduced or eliminated altogether. Unless you're a fruit lover, avoid eating sweet fruit regularly. Otherwise, it will ferment in the gastrointestinal tract and the high sugar content of various fruits will cause problems. If you are trying to increase the alkalinity, see the following: fresh air, being in nature, walking, exercise, sleep, relaxation, meditation, positivity, optimism, clean ionized water, good salt, omega-3, 6 and 9 oils, sprouted seeds, avocado, almonds, salad, lemons, limes, tomatoes, cucumbers, ginger, herbs, and more alkaline fruits and vegetables. If you continue to eat starches, quinoa, buckwheat, millet, and sweet potatoes are good. Avoid eating fat along with starches or carbohydrates during your meal. Aim to make 80% of your plate alkaline. If you still choose to include animal products, be selective and use fatty meats, organ meats, bones, oily fish, egg yolks, butter, and raw butter. Recipes. Here are some recipes that incorporate alkaline-forming foods. 1. Alkaline green smoothie. Ingredients: 1 cup spinach, 1 cup kale, half avocado, half banana, half lemon, juiced, 1 cup unsweetened almond milk, 1 teaspoon honey, optional. Directions: blend all ingredients together until smooth. 2. Roasted broccoli with garlic and lemon. Ingredients: 1 head of broccoli, chopped into florets, 2 cloves of garlic, minced, half lemon, juiced, 1 tablespoon olive oil, salt and pepper, to taste. Directions: preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius. In a bowl, toss the broccoli florets with garlic, lemon juice, olive oil, salt, and pepper. Spread the broccoli on a baking sheet and roast for 15 to 20 minutes, or until tender and slightly crispy. Serve as a side dish or add to salads or grain bowls. 3. Citrus salad with avocado and almonds. Ingredients: 2 cups mixed greens, 1 orange, peeled and sliced, 1 grapefruit, peeled and sliced, half avocado, diced, 1/4 cup almonds, sliced, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 tablespoon balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper, to taste. Directions: in a large bowl, Toss the mixed greens with the orange and grapefruit slices. Add the diced avocado and sliced almonds. In a separate bowl, whisk together the olive oil, balsamic vinegar, salt, and pepper. Drizzle the dressing over the salad and toss to combine. Serve and enjoy. This is the end of the video on top 3 diet foods recommended by doctors. We hope this video was helpful and you can use some of these tips in your daily life. If this video was helpful, please like, subscribe, and share notification settings. We will reward you with more health and wellness content in the future. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. I am curious about your opinion. Everyone, stay healthy through alkaline food until next time.